Hey everybody! So this is Bear. Bear is in to have his bath and haircut. His table temperament, I'd say, is about a 9 out of 10. Really good dog to groom. So I've lifted him into the bathtub here. I chose to lift him in rather than trying to take the ramp because Bear only weighs about 65 pounds. I just use a little bit of the concentrated Wolf Cosmetics oatmeal shampoo. Dilute that with some water. See, I'm using a fresh sponge here. It gets a really nice lather on the dog. Go through with my fingers and give him a massage and just make sure that soap's getting down to the skin. Let them shake it out. That usually also helps move the shampoo around on his body. Make sure that water is rinsing out clear. Want to watch just to make sure you're getting all the shampoo off and that the water is rinsing out clean, because if it's not rinsing out clean, you're going to want to soap them up again. Once he's all rinsed out, I take a nice fresh clean towel and I usually just massage around his head just to get him comfortable with me again. And let him shake it off there. I'm going to try and get a little excess moisture off of his skin by using the blow dryer. So we're not going for a complete dry at this stage. Lifting the hair up a little bit off the skin. And we always let him shake off anything he wants to shake off. I'll lift him up and put him right into the house. And I'll put the blow dryer on him in there and let him have a little rest and relax. He's just damp at this point, so I'll pull him back out and put him on the table. And I'm going to use my blow dryer again to really lift up each of the hair follicles and lift up all the fur and blow off that undercoat. As you can see, a lot of his undercoat is coming off. I'm blow drying against the way the hair grows out of the follicle, because that'll lift up that dead fur and any of his undercoat that needs to be blown off. That'll just help it come out much quicker. And then we're going to go through with the slicker brush and pull off any excess undercoat that's still hanging on. You can do this a couple of times, go through with the slicker brush and go over it with the blower again. Some people like to use groomer's third arm and use the blow dryer at the same time as the slicker brush. I like the control of just using each of them with my own hand. Once Bear is all blown dry and all the excess undercoat is off, and I go and use the clip comb on him. Bear's getting a zero comb all over. It's half an inch all over his fur. A lot of people wouldn't shave a double coat breed like this. His owners have requested it. He is a mixed breed, so we'll go ahead and do what the owners think look best. And I think he looks adorable. He's had it done a few times. His coat is coming back quite nicely. I'm not concerned about taking off that undercoat. You can blow off all his undercoat, give him a good comb through before using the clipper. That's going to give the nicest finish on the double coat. When I do his feet, I always go in the same order. I start with the back right foot, and I do the back left foot, and then I touch up around the tail, the bum, and the back legs. And I'll make sure the whole back end looks nice before moving on to the front. Hold up each paw and then trim all that excess fur that's growing out between his pads. This is all just fur that can trap dirt and snowballs in the winter. It can also make it really slippery for the dog to walk on inside, so I just like to trim all that off and let their pads do the work and be nice and bare there. And I trim each toenail and clip the hair around the toenails so that all the fur is just even with the bottom of the foot. And I'll take my curved shears and go down each leg and just trim off any excess that the clippers may have missed. See, some things tend to distract them as they're up there on the table. You work with the dog. Like I said, Bear's table temperament is really good, so he's really easy to work with. If the dog is becoming too distracted by anything, you may have to remove those distractions so that they can stand a little stiller for you to be able to do a safe groom. Taking my curved shears, just going down the leg and clipping off any excess that the clippers didn't get. Just to even it up with the other leg as well. Blend it in with the rest of the fur. Once his legs and body are done, I'm going to go over Bear's head and just blend in the fur with the length that's growing on the top of his head. So basically that's why we picked the zero comb. It's about the same length as what's growing on the top of his head. So it's pretty easy to just blend that right in. And then I'll go down his ears and blend them in as well with the clippers. Give him a nice spritz of cologne, put on a bandana, and take his picture. And as you can see, Bear is very happy to be done, and he's looking and feeling great.